And from Manhattan, Kansas, this is Red Demon Football on Super Hits K95. I'm Mark Zillman. It's good to have you with us across Southwest Kansas and the Cowboy Capital, as well as online at reddemonfootball.com and usround50.com. Tonight, it's round one of the Kansas 6A state playoffs featuring the Demons and the Indians. Dodge City, of course, a heartbreaking loss to Garden City a week ago. And Manhattan able to defeat Junction City, but they have not played their best football in district play. All their games have been close, as you heard in the pregame. And well, the Indians have certainly earned their 9-0 status. They have only played 4 teams with winning records, and one of those, of course, a 4A school. So tonight's game could be very interesting. The Red Demons, of course, a big win, 40-21 a year ago in Dodge, but this Manhattan team, you can tell they certainly want to get back out and get some revenge on the Red Demons. Temperatures of 55 degrees here with the winds out of the south about 10 miles per hour. We do expect it to cool off even more so, as we, you can tell for our internet viewers, are playing on grass. And I heard a stat earlier, just eavesdropping, this is the first game on grass for the Demons since 2008. A great crowd on hand here from Manhattan. And the Red Demon fans still filing in. A lot of construction off of I-70 and coming into Manhattan. So we'll have some delayed fans coming in, I imagine, for the Demons as well as the Indians here getting into Manhattan. Dodge City is going to take the opening kickoff as the Red Demons wanting to get a good start. That is critical here in this ball game, and Manhattan's going to kick it off going right to left. The Demons in their away white jerseys, red numerals, the famous DC on the helmet. Manhattan in their home navy jerseys and white numerals. They will kick. Here it comes. Hope you enjoyed it. No, I will. The playoffs are underway. This kick will angle to the near side and into the end zone. And the Demons, a cool night here in November, and the Red Demons will go left to right. And in the shotgun, it is Taylor Murphy. And Murphy comes out now in a pistol look. That's the first time we've seen it all year. They're going to run it with Parker Davis, who will run hard to the right. And Davis has about 4 yards on first down. You always wonder what will have. Second down and 4 near the 25-yard line. 2nd and 6, rather, after a 4-yard gain. Murphy to pass, sideline from Trey Hallman. It is complete to the 28-yard line. And the Demons on 3rd down and 2 from the 28-yard line. And Murphy rolling to his right. Pressured. Murphy zings it. The pass is intercepted. It's picked off by Tyler Hilgers at the 30-yard line, and Manhattan has it. Well, that is a fullback, as well as Josh Olson. It's Suggs on first down, cutting to the right, and Suggs will have about 3 yards as he nears the 27-yard line. 28. And Manhattan, interesting formation. They're a flexbone team, but they come out in the shotgun with twins to the left, and we've got a flag down. Wildcat look with Suggs at quarterback, who is the 3rd-string quarterback as well. He's going to keep, and Suggs running hard to the right, and Suggs with a head of steam is down to the 15-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Suggs in the shotgun, and they'll run a jet sweep. Running hard here to the near side goes Burton, and Burton is tripped up. He didn't get much to the left side. And they'll come out in that flex bone look, and it's a pitch running to the left. It's Suggs. Suggs to the 10, and he makes his way down near the 9-yard line. He's going to be short of the marker. They spot. Here come the Panthers. They'll come out in a flex bone set, and they're going to run it to Suggs, and Suggs has stood up at the line. I'm not sure if he got it. It's going to depend on the spot, as he is popped there by Waldman. And there's a chance here to set the tone. Manhattan on 4th and 1 from the 8. Snap clock down to 7. And they'll have 2 players shift over to the right side, down to 2, down to 1, and here comes a flag, but I think Manhattan got a timeout before the flag. And a unique formation here. They've got almost a single wing concept here. It's a quick hitter up the middle. First down and more is Campbell down to the 1-yard line. Trey Campbell down to the 1 on a quick hitter to the fullback. Harwood under center. Strong right formation. Suggs to the outside. He's tripped up, hit again, and he'll be strung down and tackled down. Hallman able to string out the play for the Demons, and then Park and the Indians going right to left come out here again in a flexbone concept, but this is old school football. They run that quick hitter down the right side, and it is close, but he is not in. It went to Campbell, and Campbell gets down near the 1. They will spot Campbell as a wing back, but he'll come out as a receiver now. And they just have Suggs as the running back, and Suggs gets the call on the carry. I don't know if he got in. He stood up right at the line. It is close. No signal. And he did not get in. Parker's got Campbell as a wingback who will now motion out. It's a pitch going back to Suggs. Suggs picks his way. He's hit. He's in. Touchdown, Manhattan. Waldman got contact, but he had crossed the plane, and that is a touchdown for the Indians. Keaton Beauregard will come in. Now I got a flag. I think we had motion. Well, no, it's going to be offsides on the Demons. So, but I would think Manhattan would just want the points here. So from the 1s, they move it up. High snap brought down. Here's the kick. It is up. It looks good, and it is. And the score now, 7-0 Manhattan with 5:59 to go in the first. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Demons on K95. Dodge City's going to have to convert some touchdowns this week to have success against 9-0 Manhattan. Here comes the kick. And it's a booming kick, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. In week 1, he had 76 last week, but on more than 20 carries. 1st and 10 from the 20, and the Demons run the zone read. It's Davis to the outside. Parker running hard, and Davis will make his way near the 26. He's to the 25, so the Demons, they get first down. They come out in the pistol set. That's the first time all year we've seen it. They pitch it back to Davis. Davis running to the right, and he's hit and will lose a yard. 3rd and 5. They turned it over on their last 3rd down. Murphy in the shotgun. Here comes the blitz. Murphy gets it away, and a pass way overthrown for Doan, incomplete. Murphy standing back at his own 45. Here comes the snap. It's a good one. They'll set up the return, and the kick is an angling kick to the near side. Burton will play it on the bounce. He evades one tackler, gets a block, and now he breaks free. And Burton, one man to beat. Burton's gone. Touchdown, Manhattan. Deontay Burton. 55 yards on the return. And now the Demons are in a hole. It's 3rd. Comes the kick, and it is up and squeaks through, and Manhattan now leading Dodge City 14-0. Well, the Red Demons are going to have to regroup in a hurry. You know, Dodge was up 14-0 a year ago against Manhattan before the Indians came back, but boy, this is not the start the Red Demons wanted at all. They needed a good solid first quarter. Now they're in a whole road. The Demons have turned it over and given up a punt return for a touchdown, and that is Arger to kick. Trey Allman standing back at the 4. He hadn't had a chance yet. And this is another good kick. Allman will field it in the end zone, and he can't bring it out in high school, and that will be a touchback. Manhattan has brought pressure. We'll see what they do. They got a 4-man front right now, and the Demons are going to run the zone read. Murphy to keep. Murphy hit at the line, and he'll have about a yard to the 21-yard line. Big surge. 2nd down and 9 from the 21. Murphy to pass, and he'll sling it out here to Bradshaw. Bradshaw spinning. He's knocked to the turf at the 25. It's a gain of 4 yards. Whereas 42, that was a number Bruce Campbell wore a year ago. Both fullbacks. Now the Demons set up an inside screen to Bradshaw, and it is almost intercepted. Boy, Manhattan read that play like a familiar spot at the 10, and so is Burton, this time backing up a bit to his own 40. Here's the snap. Here comes the kick, and this one goes Very shorts. High kick, angles out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the Dodge City 41 from the line of scrimmage, just at a 16-yard kick. Here we go on 1st and 10 from the 41. Manhattan in the shotgun. The ball goes through the hands of Harwood. He's still fighting, and he falls down at the 50. Just took his eyes off the snap. He actually took a glance. It appeared over at one of his running backs. And you see Kalen Newton starting to throw over there, warming up for Dodge. Here it's 2nd and 18, and Suggs running on the Wildcat, and the Demons able to string out the play and tackle him at the 49-yard line. No gain. Waldman got in there, off the field. Harwood running over here to the near side, tailback, and they come out in a true flex bone look this time. Harwood under center. He's going to drop, 5-step drop, angling to the near side. Bradshaw's got a beat on him, but Burton makes the catch, and there goes Burton. He's down the 5. Touchdown, Manhattan. Wow. Deontay Burton. And when it rains, it pours, and this thing's starting to get out of control for Dodge. It's now 20. Here comes the extra point try. High snap, brought down, kick is up. It's got the distance, and it is good. It is 21-0 Manhattan with 2:29 to go in the first quarter. Now Dodge City has to go on damage control here. They've got to find a way to muscle back in this game before it gets away. And she knew he was going to go. So we'll see what happens. Dodge City needs a return here if they can. But it's gut check time for the Big Red right now. Here comes the kick. It's on the way, and another booming kick. It is going to go, well, did it go out of bounds at the 1? It did. It went right at that pylon here on the near side. But the Demons, instead of the 20, will get it at the 35. Murphy in at quarterback. We saw Newton warming up, but he does that throughout the ball game anyway, and it will be Murphy in at quarterback coming down the pistol set. 4 wides, and it's a play action pass, maybe a broken play, and now Murphy running gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Going to 9 for the Demons at the 36. So go up tempo, and it's a run to Parker Davis. Davis to the 40, and he is drilled at the 41. Just popped down Stegman again. 41, they'll go up tempo, and in the shotgun is Taylor Murphy on a quarterback keeper, and boy, it's sniffed out, and he is hit at the 40. No gain, he'll lose a yard. 21-0 in the first quarter, and the Demons are going to go for it. Well, Dodge City, sensing the ball game could very well start becoming on the line here, and they're going to go for it on 4th down and 4 from the 40. Murphy to pass, gets it down the flats, it's bobbled, incomplete. Murphy, everything's been high. He overthrows Trey Hallman. Back with 2 running backs. It's almost like a pro set in the shotgun. And it's a run and a big hole for Olsen. And he has got a first down carry to the 29, or excuse me, the 31. And he's actually down to under a minute left in a very tough first quarter for the Demons, down 21-0. And here's Olsen, the hole just erupting. He'll race down all the way to the 16-yard line, tackled from behind by Dakota Duckett. The Demons 17-yard line, they lead 21-0. They'll motion over Campbell, and Harwood will hand it off, a little reverse. It goes to Suggs, who somersaults his way down to the 9-yard line. And the Demon defense, which was tough early in the ballgame, now they have 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line, and it's going to be a run to Suggs, and Suggs will drag Parker Davis down to the 5-yard line and has a first down. Manhattan will come out in the shotgun, and it's a run to Suggs, and Suggs dancing to the 3-yard line. We've got Skidmore flanked out to the left as it's a flex bone set, and it goes to Suggs running to the left side, and he goes untouched into the end zone for another Manhattan touchdown. And it is 27-0 now. Indy. So Suggs, 4-yard touchdown run, and now here comes the PAT try from the other side of the field. And Barger's kick is up and good. 28-0. The Indians, to their credit, won the games they needed to win and have done it with an amazing. Berger to kick at the 40 there, and Trey Hallman standing back at the 2. Manhattan with a 28-0 advantage, and they've been able to get a big play on special teams on the Burton return. Now the Dodgers would like to counter, but they'd have to get a chance at it first. Here comes the kick. It is up, and they pooch kick it, a short kick. Dodgers will fair catch it at the 39. Wow. It's Schneeweiss with the fair catch, and I don't understand that decision by Manhattan at all. They've been booming it. So the Demons taking the field position. They would have had to re-kick, I suppose, and they go to Parker Davis, who will try and run to the left. And Davis, pretty solid pickup of about. And the Demons wanted to get the field position they had now. It would not have been added on. Davis running hard to the right, buried by Stegman. He'll lose a yard. It's now 3rd down and a long 3. Call it 4:27 to go in the second quarter. Dodge City in the shotgun on 3rd and 4, and they're going to run the reverse. It goes to Trey Hallman, needs a block, and Trey didn't get it. He's close to the marker, though. He'll get up near the 50, and he is, from our vantage point, right there, but I don't think he got the spot he needed. I think he's going to be short. They come out in the shotgun instead. Murphy in the gun, and Murphy takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Davis. Davis didn't get it. Davis is going to be hog-tied back at the 45. What a surge up there by Trey Campbell and Stegman of Manhattan. He's got it, 35, and he's down to the 33 before Bradshaw knocks him out of bounds there. Flex bone set. Harwood under center. He'll motion back Olsen. They pitch it to Olsen. Olsen running near side, and he'll get popped back at the 40, and a great play by Doan. It's a huge loss on the play of about 7 yards. Jordan Doan kicks of 3. Wow. Should have been a loss of 7, I think, but they say 3. And now it's a quick hitter going to Campbell, and he won't get much, running into one of the big linemen for the Demons. We'll have 3rd and 11 from the Dodge City 34. In the shotgun is Harwood, and he's going to pass, rolling out to the right. Down the middle, got a man wide open, and a sure touchdown is dropped by Campbell. Comes out in the shotgun, empty backfield for Harwood. And a movement all over the place. But a whistle is blown, and timeout Dodge City. Got Campbell in as a wingback, and they got 3 wide receivers. Here comes the pass, flag down, pass over the middle is complete to the 25, but it is short of the marker. And now what's the flag all about? I think somebody lined up in the neutral zone for Manhattan. Some trickery out of this, but Newton is in at quarterback, the sophomore, who was just dynamic in JV games this season. But he's put in a tough spot. 1st and 10, Demons at the 24, down 28-0, and there's movement on the right. As 18 from the 19, 28-0. Manhattan over Dodge, and the Red Demons going right to left, and Newton, the lefty, to throw, sets up the screen, gets the pass away, goes to Trey Hallman. Hallman with a little seam up the middle, spinning his way, and he may have the 1st down. He's to the 35, and it looks like the spot is good. They will give him a 1st down. That is the empty backfield for Newton. Manhattan with a 4-man front, and they will come after Newton. He sets it up, gets the pass out to Duckett. Duckett is tackled back at the 35. Forward progress is going to give him about 4 yards, though, near the 39. And down, and 6 for the Demons at the 39. Newton rolling out to his right, looking, zings it over the middle, pass complete out there, far side to Bradshaw. He's pushed out of bounds at the 50, and a 1st down. And in at quarterback, he's got quads on the left, 4 receivers to the left for Dodge City. And Newton rolls out that way, looking, throwing deep in the double coverage, out of bounds, incomplete. Bit of a dangerous pass, although trips left for Dodge, empty backfield, and a pass from Newton. He's got the pass complete to Murphy, and Murphy will be dropped in Manhattan territory to the 46-47 yard. They're really spreading things out. Newton to pass, gets the pass out in the flat, dropped by Murphy. And he had some room. He may have been able to break free if he could have juked Kim. Manhattan fans making some noise on this 4th down play, 4th and 6. And it's a pass. Newton looking downfield. Now he's going to tuck and run, and he's going to be short. He'll be hit at the 44, and the Demons will turn it over on downs. Well, Newton just didn't see anything and got positive yardage, but not enough. And the Demons, and they'll come out in the Wildcat. Fitting that Manhattan runs the Wildcat here with Suggs, who's going to keep. And Suggs breaks a tackle, gets away from Middleton, then slips. And you can give that tackle to the natural grass here, no matter who your groundskeeper is. It can take a beating. They're going to run a jet sweep. It's Burton. He breaks one tackle, spins, gets away, and barrels his way close to the sticks, but I think he's just short. Well, he was running the PlayStation move there, just hit the circle button a couple times. He was spinning his way up for Manhattan, who once again in Dodge City territory. And they'll do a Chinese fire drill up at the line, shifting everybody around. They try and call a timeout. They don't have any. Now Harwood under center, and he just hands it off to Campbell. And after all that, Campbell's got a first down to the 40. You talk about a lot of pre-snap movement there and confusion in Manhattan. And then hand it off to Campbell, who has a first down. 1st and 10, Manhattan at the 41, up 28-0. Empty backfield. Now they'll motion over Suggs and run a jet sweep to him, running hard to the near side. He is hit from behind by Doan, and that momentum of the hit will stop Suggs as he gets near that. Under center is Harwood. He'll motion back Olson, and a handoff going to Suggs, and Suggs a first down, raw power. And Suggs, again, a little somersault there as he gets down to the 25 and a first down carry. To the right, and Campbell powering forward, has about 5 yards on first down. Harwood in the shotgun. He's got a 2nd and 5 from the 22. And Suggs slips, regains his footing, and Suggs breaks free, touchdown. He cut it back to the left and goes 22 yards. And now Manhattan pulling away. It is 34-0. Here comes Berger to kick. Good snap. Kick is away. Got plenty of leg, and it's good. 35-0 Manhattan. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Demons on K95.
30 seconds?
Yep.
Did you get my score?
Garden City 14-0 after 1. Parker Haskins score update. Of course, area action, South Gray and Ashland, Scott City all in action tomorrow. Short kick, fair cut. I think that's Davis at the 26-yard line. And offense here, and you certainly don't want to knock Taylor Murphy, who has been a very good quarterback, 2nd in the league in passing. As Newton throws it out on the flats and underthrown, incomplete. A little bubble pass out here. Got Davis in at running back, Murphy in the shotgun. So then some movement up front on the left side, and a Demon jumped. Murphy back in at quarterback. Dodge 4 wide receiver set. Davis the running back. And here comes the blitz. They run the quarterback keeper with Murphy, and it just hasn't. Now 3rd down and long. The Demons go no huddle. The pass over the middle. It is intercepted and now ruled incomplete. It is ruled incomplete. Taylor Hilgers thought he had a pick. Manhattan, 2:49 to go in the 2nd quarter. Here comes the snap. Kick is away. It's a low kick, but it's going to take a Demon roll and goes out of bounds at the 35 into back to Manhattan territory. So pretty good kick there by will take over at the 35-yard line, and they come out in an empty backfield. Still have a flex bone or a wing back in there. And now it's a play action pass on the jet sweep. They go for Burton. He's got it in stride. And Burton chased down by Bradshaw, who throws him down at the 9. Well, up 30 farm. Flexbone set for Manhattan. Trying to get up by another score, and they're going to run it to the left. And Suggs breaking tackles. He just pulverizes a defender as he takes down Taylor. Touchdown Manhattan, and it is 41-0 Indians. And here comes Verger to kick. Harwood to hold. This time a good stamp. They've had some high ones. This kick doesn't have the booming behind it. Oh, and it's no good. Well, the kick is missed, but it is all Manhattan, 41-0. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Demons on K95. But the Demons lost a lot up front, and it has showed its head at times. And the experience lost from a year ago, I don't think anybody wanted to admit, but it certainly was a lot, even with all the talent coming back. Here comes the kick, a short kick, fielded at the 20, and it's fielded at the 20 by Jordan Doan. Doan has some room here to the left side, and he cuts it back to the middle, and he's tackled at the 35-yard line with a 5-wide set. And stoppage of play for a moment. 1st and 10, and they'll set up the inside screen to Bradshaw. And I tell you, Campbell was right there. The ball is dropped by Bradshaw. He went to work as well from a year ago. I mean, the loss of Rico Hogan certainly a factor in that. Manhattan will bring 4. They get pressure. Newton far side, and he'll throw it out of bounds, overshooting players I've seen in a long time, what he's gone through to get in the ball games this year. Now Newton had an open Trey Campbell and threw it behind him. And a little out, and now it's match with Northwest after losing 14-7 on the first game of the year. High snap, brought down, Salem to kick, and he kicks a high, good kick. Burton's going to let it go. He'll take a Manhattan bounce and is downed by Blankman at the 31. Blankman has been out for my Leavenworth Pioneers in the postseason for the first time since 1980. Got to give them a lot of credit getting to the postseason. Suggs on the Wildcat, and look at him go all the way to the 45-yard line. Taylor and Doan able to slow him down. Depth is so critical in Class 6A football, and Dodge a lot of Ironmans out there playing both ways. Suggs on the Wildcat, and Suggs spinning free. No, hanging on there is Middleton. He got a hand on an ankle there. Middleton just hung on and didn't let go. As Manhattan with 1:05 to go. They do not have any timeouts, and now Harwood pressured, fading away, and he throws it to wide open Trey Campbell. Campbell breaks a tackle. He stood up, and he fights forward to the 25. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, if the Demons secondary making all the tackles, it was going to be a long night. It has. Burton is wide open. He's got it down at the 8-yard line as he's able to get past Doan. Wildcat, but I would look for him to pass here. Now he's going to run, and he runs up the middle, and why not? He bulldozes into the end zone, and the Demons can't bring him down. Another Manhattan touchdown. It is 48-0. Well, 47-0 there. But a rough night in the ballpark for the Demons. Here comes the kick. It is up and good. The 45-point running clock rule will start. A lot of scores for you tonight because most of the action tomorrow. We'll get an update on the Meade Oakley game. But South Gray, Scott City, Ashland all in action tomorrow on Saturday Night Football. And we wish those teams well. Here comes the kick. It's a squib kick, and Dodge will field it at the 34-yard line. And now the Demons 39.8 seconds to play and quads on the near side. Davis is in at receiver. Newton takes a snap. He'll roll to the left. Pressured from behind. Got a man in Trey Holman who drops it at the 40. He led Trey just a little bit. Got a lot of snaps there. Newton to pass. Rolling out. Throws for the sideline for Doan and incomplete. And over to the Manhattan bench. Almost taking out the Manhattan band. Oh, and then the players use their wristbands to select the play. 3rd and 10 from the 33. Dodge City just runs a little hitch here on the near side and almost intercepted. And Burton and Mahan for the Indians. Here comes the kick. Salem to boot it, and an end-over-end kick. It'll take a demon bounce down to the 34-yard line, and finally down there with 14 seconds left. And you hate to see the victory formation in the first half, but that's what we're going to see for Manhattan. They'll take a knee, and that'll be the final play of the first half. Well, it's been all Indians. It has not gone well for Dodge City. And the Red Demons now will have to focus on cleaning the slate for the second half. We head to halftime. Our score, Manhattan 48, Dodge City nothing. Let's take a timeout. The Kelly Hendricks DDS halftime show coming up right here on K95. It's Burkhardt who had the tremendous game a week ago, and he will kick it to the near side. It's fielded and bobbled down here by Burton. They kick right at Burton, who's going to run up the middle. And Burton gets past one tackler, breaks another, and finally tackled at the 48-yard line. And I think it was the kicker. See that, your kicker laying some lumber there. Although I can tell you the coaching staff didn't want their kicker. You don't want the kicker making tackles. Here comes Manhattan. They still got the ones out there, and they're going to run it on a little counter. It goes to Suggs, and he runs into the entire Demon line. He stood up but not brought down. And they come out in that pro gun set. And a flag comes in as they handed the second man through. It's Suggs running to the right. Suggs near the 40, but I think we had an illegal shift. 2nd and 15. Manhattan will come out in the shotgun. And it's going to go to Olsen. And look at the hole. Olsen breaking tacklers and finally hit near the 15-yard line. So on a 1st and 10, they actually mark it at the 20. And it's a handoff to Olsen, a little counter. And he runs right into Waldman, and Waldman will bear hug him after pickup of a couple. Good play there by Brody. Can't redshirt guys in high school, and believe me, a lot of programs that would if they could. They're going to pitch it out, and this time it goes to Campbell, the fullback, and Trey Holman will wrestle him down near the 19. It'll be a loss of a yard. A guy, despite the injuries, battling through and making plays regardless. It runs out to Olsen, and Olsen to the 15. Waldman able to converge on him with another Demon defender down there. Looked like Austin Savage. Luis Zubia, who got some action in the Mays game, as here goes Suggs, and look out. Suggs has the corner, and he will walk into the end zone as Taylor just couldn't catch him, and another rushing touchdown for Manhattan. It is now 50. Now Berger to try the kick. Good snap. Kick is away, and this one is good. So he's missed just the one. And it is at the next level. A very talented player. Rodney Rojas, he could make a very, you could say, Jose Carrillo, Cole Blackwell, who has started most of the season up front for Dodge City, been a big part of that offensive line. Short kick. Demons will field it at the 15. It's Trey Holman, and Holman is going to spin, and Trey still going, and then the ball comes out, but they rule him down. And it's actually Bradshaw. I need to make a correction. Bradshaw in on that kickoff return. A good return. Seniors, as they have really done a good job for the Demons over this 4-year tenure. They've seen a lot of good things. They've been in the postseason every year here. Dodge going to run on first down as the clock is running. And it's Jordan Doan on a jet sweep from the 42. Down 55-0. And they'll run the option to the short side of the field. It's Trey Campbell around the football, but it's a trips on the far side. They roll out Murphy, and he overthrows Holman, and just everything's been a little bit high coming out from Murphy. Demons may run a fake out of this formation. They run a tight kick punting formation with Davis in the lead block. They will kick though, and it's Salem to angle it to the far side. Fair caught. They had a safe return with 2 men back deep, and Mahan will make the catch at the 30. Well, here come the Indians, and we'll see if they continue to leave. They've got Harwood still in there, and they're going to run it up the middle. They've got some new players in, as a luxury rarely afforded in the postseason. Now Coach Schartz can. 1:23 to go in the third. Harwood's still in there at quarterback, but he's got a plethora of reserve running backs in. Now Waldman sinks his claws into one of those running backs and drags him back. A loss of a built for the postseason, and look out, this is a dangerous team this time of the year. And they're going to run. It goes to the right side, and they've got a first down carry. Sheer power to the 45 as Davis.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, Manhattan is. And it comes down to it. He was here to win, and they have avenged last year's loss. Turn and hand it off as it's a run, and Dodge City able to really sniff this one out. They run it with, I think, Darian Taylor. It is Taylor. 10. Third down 11 from the 44. Harwood is still in there, and he runs a draw. That might have been a busted play. He turned and could not find anybody there. And Trey Holman back deep. Back at the 15. And a rugby style kick on the first punt. And look at Suggs, just booms it back to the 10. And Holman is thrown down. Thrown down by Burton. Back at the 5. The story tonight. 9:15 to go in the ball game on the running clock. And in the shotgun is Taylor Murphy. He's got 4 wide receivers, and he runs the draw play, goes to Parker Davis, and Davis will run hard to the left and to the 15. Hancocks of Dodge City, Gibson's Pharmacy, and Unique Gifts on second down and 6. The Demons will run Murphy, and Murphy is devoured at the 15-yard line from behind. The locker room and specialty graphics. On third down and 5, the Demons run the option to the far side, and Davis is hit, spun down, and a minimal gain, if any. For the community, and please support our sponsors as they support the Red Demons. Demons to kick. It's going to be Salem who's been busy. He'll punt it, standing near his own 10, and the ball is down to here at the 45-yard line, and I think it hit an Indian, and Dodge City is going to recover it. So Dodge City will come out in the shotgun, and it's Newton, and he throws to Murphy, and Murphy, running hard to the near side, is pushed out of bounds in front of that Manhattan bench to the 40. So Kellen Newton on a good pass there. The winner of that, obviously Murphy's going to have an edge, but Newton brings a lot to the table throwing the ball. Newton a pass over the middle, just zings it, and Holman can't make the catch. It just out extended. Couldn't quite bring it in. Heights winning their ball game. I think it's at 36-0. There's a pass and dropped. Newton firing over on the left, and a big hit. Doan couldn't hang on. Empty backfield, 5 wide set. And Newton takes a snap, throws the fade, going for Trey Holman, and darn near intercepted. Keaton Barzer, the 14 in the fourth. 4th and 10 here for the Demons at the 43. And Newton to pass, sets up the inside screen for Newton. He breaks one tackler, and that's it. He'll be dropped after a loss of a yard, and the Demons will turn it over on downs. Really getting things going pretty soon here. Coach Hamilton and Coach Briggs are on a quick hitter to the left side. Looked like Tyler Jensen, and he gets about a yard, and we're very talented. But the Demons have played. You just felt the defense has been pretty sharp against the run the last couple of weeks, and Dodge have a good opportunity to match up here. They'll run it to the left again. Gutierrez blows it up. That has played a factor at all with some of the receivers and their footing out there. As Manhattan will run it, they certainly have a little bit of a home crowd advantage, and there's a big run on the way. It's Logan Clark down the far side. He's tripped up and pushed out of bounds at the 10-yard line. It's been Jordan Doan who's been busy, and he makes the steal. They will come out on the flex bone. And they've got Kellen Myers in, the backup quarterback, a sophomore. And to run going to the right. It's quarterback Myers. Demons a lot of players up there on the line of scrimmage, and they'll pitch it right to the outside, and the Demons able to slow down Darian Taylor and hit him back at the 25-yard line. Parker Davis. Just a minute left in the ball game. 12 on the snap clock. And almost Manhattan almost looks like they've got an unbalanced line up there. They're going to run it to the right side. And it goes to Logan Clark. And Clark able to make his way for a decent gain up there near the original line of scrimmage. Out in the flex bone under center, the backup quarterback. And he'll hand it off. Going for the right side is Logan Clark. Clark running hard, but he did not get the first down. And that is the final play of the ball game with our score. Manhattan 55, Dodge City nothing. Well, a tough ball game for the Demons. They will finish the season at 5-5, and Manhattan now a perfect 10-0, and will play either Derby or Northwest next week. Northwest was down by 7 last we checked. But the Indians, a team to be reckoned with. Can they break the hold and get through on the western part of the state? We'll see as Class 6A state playoffs continue. We'll start our post-game coverage right after this. You're listening to the Red Demons on K95. Final score, Manhattan 55, Dodge City nothing.
I thought about that.